Hey everybody. I'm gonna talk about whatever comes to mind. I don't rehearse anything. If it's a long period of silence, I'll just cut it out. But anyway, I got my coffee here. I just had coffee with black coffee with ice, and just drink it like that. I don't add any sugar. Don't add any flavor. It's not the most enjoyable thing, but you get used to it and you start to kind of want it in the morning. I usually eat it with cashews or something in the morning. But right now, as you might hear, I got a mouthful of food. I'm eating it with hazelnut butter. I took a food processor this morning and I blended up about a cup or two of hazelnuts and I'm eating it right over here. But last night I picked up, or yesterday I should say, took me most of the later day, picked up these 5 Xbox Ones that I had reserved throughout Toys R Us, GameStop, and I think one at Best Buy. I want to open them, but I'm planning on selling them. I got them so I could sell them for more, I'm hoping, on eBay when they run out. I figure out of my 7 PlayStations and my 5 Xboxes, one of them will get lucky and go high priced. But if not, I'll return them. And basically, if they would change their policy, I wouldn't return them. So just so you know, I know a bunch of people are gonna hate message that, but whatever, I don't care. I live my life to however I want and try not to hurt anybody in the process, and it's kind of what I do. This is probably gonna be a boring ass video. Truthfully, I don't really enjoy too much talking to myself. It's kind of a waste of time, but I keep wanting to pop videos out to get you guys to, I don't know, believe that I'm a truthful, normal person that is going through seeing something that nobody else can see because of what I do to make my mind open, basically open doors. I don't know, there's not really a name for it because obviously typically people would be considered crazy or be put away for seeing God. But I don't like preaching, not trying to preach. I don't even go to church, to be honest with you. But in my eyes, God don't care. He can care less if you go to church. If you need church because it makes you feel better, then you should go to church. I don't need church, and it definitely doesn't make me feel better. So, not gonna go to church. I go to church like once a year. If my mom asks me, it's like a open seat night or something. I'll go with her, meet her there. So I think I took my kids last year to one. My 15-year-old son goes to a Christian school, so I see enough of church. I go to his plays every year. I know basketball's not much to do with church, but I do go to the basketball games. And whatever. It's just how I feel. I feel as if you don't need church, you should know. And I pray outside of church, to be honest with you, so I could care less. But yeah, my son's been playing his PS4. It's pretty cool. I watch it a little bit. He's got Battlefield for anybody that cares, because it's probably the best, I think the best war game right now. Ghost is up there too, but I don't know. I don't play them. I haven't played either of them, so I just seen them both. He's sleeping right now. He actually went with his school friends to see a basketball game, a pro basketball game. And they did some all-night laser tag thing for church people, so I let him go to that. But as you might know, I don't know if I ever said in any of my videos, his mom passed away. So his mom passed away about a week before his 4th birthday. And he's 15 now, and he turns 16 at the beginning of next year, which I don't want to release any details about him. But he turns 16 early next year. So you do the math. But there's a lot of things involved in everybody's life, so I definitely don't ask anybody for pity, nor do I want pity. And everything's going perfect in my life. I have a good job, good enough to do anything I want to do. Try stupid things. I try, like, buy all these systems just to try to make a little bit of money. But what are you gonna do? I'm getting ready to go to a store I pay to go to, so I'm getting ready to leave. But I just wanted to do a quick video to make everybody know I'm gonna do them whenever I got time, or I just don't want people to think I'm gonna quit, because I'm not gonna quit until basically this gets out and I change a couple lives, or I start to think that I'm not gonna change anybody's life, so it's a waste of my time. And I think I can at least get a couple people believing and changing their life from it, because it's all true, everything I'm saying. So I will definitely let y'all know if I decide to stop doing them, because I'll tell you, I'm gonna keep doing them until you hear a video, my last video, saying, alright, I'm done doing them. Then you'll know I'm done doing them. Till then, keep on coming back, because I could talk a lot of nonsense, as you hear. I'll go and tell one story, lead to 15 others, just to take up 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes, which is why I don't typically sit in front of this. I just like to pop a video about one subject. And now I'm just sitting in front of the camera rambling on about nonsense. So if you ever followed what I'm doing, you'll see me typing a lot of nonsense, long-ass conversations that people just put 3-4 words. Like one of the guys popped a comment on Eminem's music. It's Eminem music on YouTube. He popped something like, I'll bash your head in, and I put a long paragraph. He was talking about someone else, but I thought he might have been talking about me. But you go on Eminem Music and check out the conversation. You'll see what I mean. You'll understand it if you watch it then, and you'll see I ramble on a lot. But also, once in a while, I've been commenting on this dude called the Juice Regenerator or something like that. I know his name is Dan, and they call him Dan the Man, but I've been watching him for like probably 6-7 years, but I stopped watching it in the middle of that amount of time. Like at the beginning, I watched him a little. Like, I don't watch anybody solid. I've probably seen like 40, 50 of his videos throughout 6-7 years, but he's probably done, I think he's up to like 1,500 or something. I've probably seen like 100 maybe. But anyway, I comment on him a lot, and I also comment on OWN TV. There's one subject on there she put on there about Hulk Hogan, and I know y'all know Hulk Hogan. That's not even a question, so you'll understand why I picked that one if you look down through all her videos. And I think it's hers. I don't know, it could be somebody else that just quick snagged OWN TV. I think it's called OWN TV. Check it out. Check out all her videos, and you'll see one about Hulk Hogan, and you'll see me on there. And what I put on there was about wanting to go on Oprah and talk about seeing God. And as long as she would accept me, I'll come on there and talk about all this, have her ask me questions just to prove even more that I'm dead serious. So go on there and like the comment. That'll get it to her quicker, even if it isn't her channel. So somebody will tell her about it because it's something that nobody's ever did on TV before. And I don't know if they're not allowed to. Maybe it's in their contract with the TV channel. Maybe they're trying to keep things away from the public. I have no idea. It's possible that the government wouldn't want you to change the way you eat. They wouldn't want you just eating farm food now, would they? Because that would kind of make it a little rough on them getting taxes, because you would be buying from farmers and not the actual companies that are paying their yearly taxes and their wages, which they have to report in every year. Like for instance, places that make little cakes or whatever, they gotta own a business so they can make those cakes and sell them as a business name. And every bit of the money that they make, they have to pay in some to the government. Now, the people that don't pay into the government are the farmers. If we're eating all farm food, first of all, that would cut back on a lot of factories, which would be a plus for so many different levels. Smog. It would add more work in the farming industry, so the farmers would start being the ones making a lot more money rather than these junk food industries and cigarette industries and all sorts of junk. So anyway, to make a long story short, go on that Oprah page and like me, so she gets the point, so I can get on there and change the world, or at least our country, or at least some people. Yep. And what else? I don't know how much more I could talk. I might get a shower quick before I go to the store. I'm going to pick up my kid and my kid's mom. They're going with. And like I said, my son is sleeping right now because of the basketball game and the laser tag. He tried to play some Battlefield, but he fell asleep while I was holding the controller downstairs. So I'm getting ready to go pick up my kid and my kid's mom, my daughter, which is my only two kids. My son's sleeping, my daughter's at her mom. She lives with her mom, but we get along. I just can't live with her. She knows that. But we're working on things. She's getting a nursing degree. She's getting straight A's in her class in a good school. She's getting a lot of benefits because she's a single mom. Even though we get along, we don't live together, which qualifies her to be a single mom. So helps out on the government grants and the help, so we can get her a good job, one she'll be happy at, and then maybe things will work out better in the future. I could foresee it working, and she'll be starting at, like, they say minimum for a nurse to start, if you can get in to be a nurse, which she's getting great grades, they say they'll start you out at least 60 grand a year. And in a low-end living place, which most places are, I'm not living in New York City, I'll tell you that. I live on land and I have a big house. So if this place was in New York City, it would be worth, probably I would be paying like 10 to 15,000 a month for sure, and I'm not paying nearly that. You guys all know, most of you people are looking at this video right now, you're not in New York City. Maybe you are, I don't know, but I don't know who even watches these. Some reason a lot of my shit doesn't even get put out there. Like, for some reason they stopped letting me advertise the way I was, and it makes it harder, but I'll figure it out one way or another. I'll get this out there and y'all see I'm not bullshitting. And I'm sure the more you watch me, the more you realize I'm no retard. So it's not like I'm just on here seeing things, imagining things, and then exaggerating them on top of it. There's no exaggeration. I can't even tell you everything. I'll tell you that now because I'm not having me get locked up into a nut ward because they don't want me saying certain things, or they think I'm crazy because they never heard of such a thing. But I talked to my friend, close brother in the FBI, who's one of the head people, I should say. There's a lot of head people, and I just make sure he's prepared because he's gonna actually tag along with me wherever I go, so he can basically act as my bodyguard for any stupid things that would happen. Because it's easier, because he has a machine gun, which he's pretty good at shooting by now, I'm sure, because he practices. So things should be good. So go to the page and like it so I can get out there. I'm out of here. I gotta go. Done talking. Alright. Get the hell out of here. Go like the page.